Hello and welcome to my March budget update. I decided to film this update because I have a few changes that I need to make to my budget. So I'm going to be updating our budget and I'll also be recording any expenses that have come out so far. So let's just get right into it. So first, for our income, mistakes were made and I forgot to submit my timesheet on time. So they paid me for working a full 80 hours. I'm going to update our budget to be what it was before, $800.83, plus what my first paycheck was, which was $2,986.83. So we'll also put that over here in actual 2986. And then I'm going to leave my husband's paycheck, the budgeted amount, as it is, but he actually finally got his raise and they gave him back pay for the first 2 months of the year. So his first paycheck this month was $2,406.05, and this is just the amount that hits our joint account, which is 80% of his pay, and the other 20% he keeps for himself. We haven't been paid any interest. I did redeem rewards on my husband's credit card, $25. We still have not received our state refund, our state tax refund. It's supposed to be $1,341. I don't know what's taking it so long. Last year we got it in about 2 days, 2 business days, and it's already been a month now, almost, and we still haven't received it. We haven't received any other income this month, and we're not really expecting to. Okay, so for our debts, our mortgage came out, and that was $2,705.45. And then our car loan has come out once so far for $311.07. My husband's student loans have come out for $382. And since I had one paycheck so far this month, my retirement loan has come out to $36.22. So far, we've paid $3,634.74 towards our debt. All right, for our fixed expenses, our electricity has not come out yet. I'm not going to fill that in, but our car insurance came out on the first of the month, $163.74, and our internet, $29.99, came out at the beginning of the month. And then Acorn subscription, however, I think that was last month's that came out at the very beginning of this month. So I'm still expecting another $1 charge for March to come out probably at the end of March. Okay, for our savings, the FSA comes out of my paycheck, so $20 has gone into that so far. We have not contributed to the Roth. That's an automatic contribution at the end of the month. For Acorns, I have my $5 recurring that came out at the beginning of the month, and then also a roundup. So far we are at $10.28. Came out for Acorns. I have not moved anything over to savings for emergency fund or for other, or for my daughter's 529. However, what I am going to do is update our budgeted amounts, because we now have budgeted a larger income because of my paycheck. So I'm going to budget $225 towards extra savings and the $415 towards my daughter's 529. I'm also going to update all of these sinking funds to our normal amounts. So we're going to budget 700 for home maintenance, 375 for groceries. I'm upping our car and gas budget, and you'll see why in just a little bit. 350 this month in our sinking fund. We'll leave gifts and donations at the same at 80, restaurants at 35, pets 20, baby 100, clothing and personal $5, health $5, travel and entertainment $15. We'll leave our phone at 45, and then I guess we have $11 left over for miscellaneous. Okay, so we've made some purchases so far this month because we're halfway through. So we went grocery shopping. I think we hit 3 stores, but it was just basically one grocery trip. So $152.49 we've spent so far this month. This month we finally bought my car tires, and it also needed a new battery. So we spent $688.21 on 4 new tires, a battery, and getting those tires mounted and aligned. So I'm going to put 500 actually into our car and gas sinking fund, which leaves us with 350.69 in there, and I don't think we've had to get gas at all this month, so that should be plenty in our car and gas sinking fund for the rest of the month. I'm going to put $45 into our phone. We don't need to do more than that, so I'm just going to leave it. So we still have $1,013.13, which I am just going to leave that like it is for now. By the end of the month, it will all get allocated into the sinking funds because we do our zero-based budget. We want this to be zero at the end of the month. Everything will be allocated by then. We have made one other purchase this month, and it was items to continue working on the nursery. So we had to buy baseboards and stuff this month. And I'm going to put it in the baby sinking fund, even though it could also be considered home purchases, but we have quite a bit in our baby sinking fund and not so much in our home sinking fund because we spent a whole lot last month in home. So I'm going to put the stuff for the nursery in the baby sinking fund, and that is about it. So that is our updated budget for the month, since my first paycheck was much larger than I had initially anticipated, and also all of the expenses that we have had so far this month. Let me know in the comments how your March is going. I'd love to hear everyone's progress. Thank you for being here.